What's up, everybody? Rothstein here, Betting Public Sports Show. I'm your beloved host, Fame Rothstein, a.k.a. Michael Snackson, a.k.a. Bay O Wolf, a.k.a. Malcolm Excellence, a.k.a. Hacksaw Jim Thuggin, a.k.a. Ye Saint Croissant. Today's Sunday, November 29th, 2025. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Please leave comments. Because as you know, we don't just do sports investing information on this show. We do some hot takes about sports, public, or just things that are in the public sphere. And we also got another channel coming. I'll give you more info on it as we get it. But it's going to be an AI channel. You're going to love this one. Trust me, you'll love this one. All right, that way you don't have to see this mug all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. Sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I got 3 picks for you today. All right, the first one I'm going to give you, we're going to come back to them because the first one I'm going to give you is the Arizona Cardinal going across the south to West Florida to take on Tampa Bay at the Raymond James, the pirate ship, the Tampa Bay Bucks. The Bucks are 3.5-point favorites at home. I mean, Arizona, it's about over for your boy. They might have to, I'll tell you what, Arizona might have to clean house totally. Kyler's got to go. Kyler's got to go. Something about Marvin Harrison Jr. just ain't turning out to what he need to be. Maybe it's because it's Kyler. Maybe because of Kyler. I'm not sure. Defense is suspect. They just might need to clean house in Arizona. All right, Buccaneers. You got Baker there, Baker Mayfield. Who's a scrap. I'm telling you, he's a. I don't want to call him a poor man's Phillip Rivers. We'll just call him a shorter Phillip Rivers. He's a gamer. He's coming to play. You're gonna have to beat him. He ain't laying it down. You're going to have to beat him no matter who he's got. Whether he's got Mike Evans out on the outside or whoever. His running backs, you're going to have to beat Baker. He comes to play. Just like Phillip Rivers. And I rock with Baker. And they're 3.5-point favorites at home against Arizona. Go ahead and take that. I think they're going to crack Arizona real good. The Tampa Bay Bucks. 1 o'clock also, you've got another team from Florida, Jacksonville, going to their AFC South foe and one of the worst teams in the league, the Tennessee Titans. Let me tell you, Tennessee Titans, they would have won pick this year. They might be again next year. The quarterback, Cam Ward. Like people were saying, he was one of the least talked about number 1 picks in history. There was a reason for that. This was a weak draft. He just wasn't that. He wasn't that good. He just, even in Miami, he looked good in Miami, but those are college players. You can just see it's like just some skills just don't translate well to the NFL. They were saying that about Tebow. You know what I'm saying? And so, they're coming out 1-10, 1-11 or something like that. The Titans, God bless them. Maybe they'll right the ship, but it won't be next year. It won't be this year. It won't be next year, and it won't be the year after either. It's going to be a while. They're going to be bad for a while. But then again, Cam Ward, they were saying same things about Jacksonville's quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, a year ago. And somehow, they've always been formidable with him. But, they got rid of, the coach a couple years ago. It's just Jacksonville. They're in the thick of it for that AFC South. Colts didn't run away from it. Colts were looking good till they start playing Heat. And Heat was knocking them off. Who was it? The Patriots and the boys, the Chiefs. So I like Jacksonville on the whole overall. They're solid. I don't think they'll do too much in the playoffs, but they're gonna get their one game, and no, they're not getting there because they don't win the division. They ain't going. Or I guess they kind of got a shot. It'll be them and the Chiefs, or whoever doesn't win this division between Jacksonville and the Colts. They're going to go down to the wire against the Chiefs to get to the playoffs. All right, because the other two, you got the AFC West winner, which will probably be the Broncos. Then you got Los Angeles Chargers next. Will get a wild card. Ain't nobody coming from the AFC North other than the division winner. And then, you got maybe Buffalo, because looks like Kansas City, not Kansas City, looks like New England's going to win that division in the East. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Cam Ward. It's just ain't going to happen for you this year. Maybe next year. Jacksonville's like a 9.5-point favorite. They're going to crack Tennessee. They're going to crack them pretty good. They're going to crack them pretty good. Tennessee is just that kind of bad. Okay, and then the last game, the most talked about and possibly divisive, the most talked about, most polarizing player in the NFL this year, Sheduer Sanders of the Cleveland Browns. They host the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers are a 5.5-point favorite, maybe 3.5. On the road in Cleveland. Sheduer, he got the Browns, their first win in probably like 6, 7, 8 weeks, but he's the first Cleveland Browns rookie, or the first Cleveland Browns, rookie quarterback to win his first game in like the last 20 guys that they've had. And he shows some flashes of of brilliance and whatnot. Because he's always thrown an accurate ball on time. When he was in college, when he was at Jackson State, when he was at Colorado, and he did it last week in the NFL. The NFL is the consistency thing. Can he do it consistently throughout the weeks, throughout the years? That remains to be seen because this is only his second week. And, a lot of, especially Black Cleveland, they're just loving it. You thought, if it wasn't for Deshaun Watson being such a freaky bastard, they wouldn't need Sheduer. But then Sheduer, he had the hell of a, he went from being rated as the first round pick to like really being drafted in the last round for whatever reason. It's just, that's why he's polarizing and whatnot. The like I said, the fans love him. What's his name? That basketball player, Big Perkins. Whatever his name is, on ESPN, Perkins. He said the most outlandish shit I've ever heard, saying that Sheduer Sanders is the most powerful black man in America since Barack Obama in 2008, 2009. It was just like, it sounds outlandish. But then you see the way the fans reacting to him out there in Cleveland. Might not be as outlandish as you think. And then San Francisco comes in. And, you got your boy. Well, first of all, I don't know what's going on with the situation with Ayuk and the situation but the quarterback Mac Jones, formerly of New England, he's out there in San Francisco. And, they've always had a good defense. This is going to be a real test for Sheduer early. This is because San Francisco does have a good defense. San Francisco is a 5-point favorite, 5.5-point favorite. I'm going to take Cleveland to cover that 5.5. I'm not saying they're going to win. If you want to take them on the money line, go ahead. But, it's supposed to be like it was a snowstorm, very inclement weather throughout Cleveland for the weekend. And I think Cleveland will cover. I'm not necessarily ready to take them to win, because if they win, social media is going to go the fuck off. Cleveland's going to go the fuck off. I don't know if we're ready for that yet, but they're definitely going to cover, all right? So we're going to take Cleveland plus 5.5. So, all right, so let's recap. You've got Arizona. You got Arizona going to Tampa Bay. We're going to take Tampa Bay minus 3.5 at home. You got Jacksonville at Tennessee Titans. We're going to take Jacksonville minus 9.5 on the road. All right, and then Cleveland hosting San Francisco. We'll take Cleveland to cover the 5.5, but I'm not taking them on the money line, all right? So there you have it. You got plenty of time to get online, get in line, and get to the bag. And the show's motto, if there's games to be played, there's money to be made. I'll be back. I think there's a good Monday night game. I forgot what it was. I think there's a decent Monday night game. We'll be back tomorrow, but if not, we'll be back Thursday. It just, I know we're not coming as often as we'd like, but life kind of, hits you and things, your schedule has to change up from there and there. But as you can see, just like the purple tape from Raekwon, we're gonna be here forever. All right, we ain't going nowhere. But let's go get our action. Let's be safe. Let's be courteous, and we'll be back at least Thursday with more action. All right. Until then, everybody be safe. Peace.